Okay, I've just come back from a four-week trip to sunny Sri Lanka. You look a bit puzzled, eh? I know what you're thinking. How did he get the tan in 4 weeks? Let me tell you something, buddy. This is no fly-by-night tan. Generations of effort went into this, right? I'm glad we cleared that one. Yeah, the reason I went to Sri Lanka was for our uni get-together. We had a great time there. On the first day, we met up in Colombo at the OPA building, Office of the Professional Associations. I thought it was an OAP building. Yeah, that would have been fitting. The next day, we took the Viceroy train. Have any of you heard of the Viceroy train in Sri Lanka? No? Okay, let me tell you about it. It's just like the Orient Express, but built to Sri Lankan standards. And it's maintained to Sri Lankan standards as well. As for timekeeping, 100% Sri Lanka. But I must tell you this. Just as the train starts to pull off from the station, this guy jumps off the train, leaving his parcels behind. And he's a Muslim. What would you do if a Muslim guy jumped off the train and left the parcel behind? What would you do? Apart from changing your pants? Do you all know what I did?
Selfie.
Much better than that. I opened the parcel and started eating it. This guy, the only Muslim guy in our batch, he couldn't join us because of prior commitments. So what does he do? He gets up early morning and brings breakfast for all of us. What a guy, yeah? We had a fantastic 4-day trip. We went up country, saw some beautiful sceneries and stuff. But some interesting things were happening inside the train as well. For a start, 1 or 2 ladies complained about the state of the men's toilet. How did they find out? And then they were saying the men are not using the urinals properly. I thought, here comes a demo of how to do a pee standing up. But didn't happen. Thank God. Then the train pulls into a station and I get off and I see my friend Jira standing between the men's toilet and the women's toilet, wondering which one to go to. I said, Jira, that's the men's toilet. And he says, I know. He knows which is the men's toilet and he's still wondering which one to go to. Yeah. I mean, he's not a pervert. He can't be, he was past it. But why? Suddenly it hit me like a tsunami. Alzheimer's is a terrible thing. Makes you forget everything, including the fact that you're a man. That's when I decided to leg it, And I went straight into this room which said, foreigners' washroom. It's true. There was a foreigners' washroom and I went straight in. You don't believe me, do you? You're thinking, how did he go into the foreigners' washroom with his Sri Lankan tan? Let me tell you how. A British passport will whitewash any Sri Lankan tan. Yeah. And then I got back on the train and I noticed something. One of the blokes was wearing a hat that made him look like a cowboy. Do you know what he did for a living? He was a builder. Yeah. He had his own building company. That's the first builder who wants to look like a cowboy. Yeah, time is moving on, so I'm going to end up with this. Just before coming back to UK, I went to the shopping plaza and I saw this sign in the shop window. I don't know whether I should say it because I like to keep my sets family friendly. But worse things have been said from stage, so I think I'll do it. Yeah? Is it okay if I say it? Yeah. Okay. I'll blame it on you. The sign said, Virgin blowjob, 400 rupees. 400 rupees, that's less than 2 pounds. Do you think it's good value for money? Don't answer that. Anything you say will be used in evidence against you. Yeah. It was no ordinary blowjob either. It said it had passion and mango and papaya and pineapple. Yeah, that was item 6 on the menu. Don't ask me what item 69 was, I didn't look. I hope I didn't blow your minds with that one. Because that would be an OAP blowjob. I've been Paula and you have been wonderful. Thank you, thank you.